Sairam children, hope all are fine. So, welcome back for our today's session, and we will be continuing our chapter 2 components of food. So, part 1, part 2, part 3 video we have completed, and part 3 video I introduced about our new friend Bhojo. I hope you all remember, and so, children, who is our Bhojo friend? Yes, he is very much interested in eating the fat-rich food. So, what he thought? He thought that fats would be the best food to eat all the time. So that because fats-rich food gives energy, and he thought that he will get lot of energy. Was it right? No, he was absolutely wrong. So we need all types of nutrients to our body. So in the last chapter we learned about the carbohydrate rich food, then the protein rich food, then the iron rich food. So all the foods which are rich in nutrients, so we read about that. Now also I introduced about the vitamins. So what is vitamins? So vitamins help in protecting our body against diseases. So all this also we learned, children. And today we are going to learn about the vitamins and vitamin rich foods. So let us make understand this bhojo that only fats is not important. I hope you understood, children. So vitamins are also necessary to our body. So tell your friend that we have to eat vitamin rich food also. So shall we make him understand? And I hope you will also understand and maintain your health. So let us start with vitamin rich food. Children, why should we eat vitamin rich food? Why vitamins are necessary to our body? Why should we include vitamin rich food? Because we need to maintain our health, eyes, nose, gums, teeth. So all these parts vitamins are required to. We should protect ourselves from some vitamin deficiency diseases. So today we'll be learning this topic about all vitamin rich food and how do vitamins help us. So vitamins, what are called vitamins? So vitamins help in protecting our body against diseases, as I told you earlier, right? Now vitamins also help in keeping our eyes, skin, bones and gums healthy. So if your skin is healthy, you will glow, and if your teeth are healthy, your smile will be bright. If your eyes are healthy, you can avoid spectacles. Yes. So our bones are healthy. We can be perfect in doing our work, and we can become a good athletic. We can be a good sportman. Right. So we should maintain our health by having vitamin rich food. Now children, as I told you in the last video that vitamins are of different kinds known by different names. So vitamins have different names, right? So what are they? So they are vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. So what are they, children? Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. So these are different names given to the vitamins. Right. And we have another big group, that is vitamin. Which vitamin have a big group? Yes, vitamin B complex. So our body needs all types of vitamins in small quantities. We don't need like carbohydrates. We have a lot of carbohydrates, but vitamins are we require very less in quantities. So what does this vitamin A do to our body? So vitamin A keeps our skin and eyes healthy. So vitamin A helps in keeping our eyes and skin healthy. So children, I'll show you the picture of the vitamin rich food. So can you see in the slide? These are some sources of vitamin A. I hope you are eating all this, you are including all these foods in your meal. So do you eat carrot? Right. Mango? Yes, this is the season. So you should have a lot of mangoes. And papaya, it's a fruit. It's very good for our eyes. And some milk. Of course, children should have milk every day. And you have to eat raw carrot or whatever your moms prepare in the carrot, that is carrot juice or carrot vegetable, like after cooking you can eat, or you can consume as raw. And children, mango, of course, all everybody likes it, so it's a one of the favorite food for everybody, one of the favorite fruit for everyone. So children, these food are rich in vitamin A. So what does vitamin do to our body? It keeps our skin and eyes very healthy. So do you want to wear spectacles? No. So protect your eyes. Sit very far while watching TV. Keep your mobile, when you are using your mobile, keep it in a distant place and then use your mobiles so that it will not affect your eyes. And side by side you have to include all these foods, so naturally our body will be protected from some diseases. Now I will tell you what are the diseases. If vitamin A is less in our body, or whatever the vitamins is less in our body, we will have some deficiency diseases. So let us learn that afterwards. Now next is the vitamin B. So I've already told you that vitamin B is a big group. So now let us discuss about the small groups first. These foods are rich in vitamin C. So can you name the food that are rich in vitamin C? That is orange, guava, tomato, green chilies, lemon and amla. So these foods are rich in vitamin C. And what do they do? So they help us to fight against many diseases. So they help us to fight against many diseases, right? So these foods are rich in vitamin B. So some citrus fruits are also called as vitamin C rich food. That is like orange and amla. Orange and amla. Have you tasted this orange and amla? So it is little sour and it is little. Yes, have you tasted the lemon? How it is? Yes, you will be watering. So your mouth will be watering. So they are rich in citrus. So they are also rich in vitamin C. So can you see the picture of lemon and amla? Yes, and guava is very sweet, and tomato also, it is sour, orange. Yes, all these foods we are eating regularly. So you should have all these food to fight against with many diseases. Now let us go to the next one. So what is this? So these are some sources of vitamin D. And what do they do? So vitamin, how do they help us? So vitamin D helps our body to use calcium for bones and teeth. So vitamin D helps our body to use calcium for bones and teeth. So what are vitamin D rich food? So here it's given fish, egg, liver and milk. So milk is rich in all vitamins. So milk is very strong and powerful. So milk is very important for us. So these are vitamin rich food which helps for to use our body. Our body will use the calcium for bones and the teeth. It helps our body to use calcium for the bones and teeth. So if you consume these food, our bones and teeth will be strong. And the next one is, okay. Now there are some minerals which are needed by our body in small amounts. So there are some minerals. Minerals are also important for our body, but it is also required in small amounts. Now let us see what are mineral rich food. Mineral rich foods are iodine, phosphorus, iron and calcium. So let's see one by one. Now the first one is some sources of iodine. So what are these iodine rich food? So here you can see the picture, the iodine rich foods. So they help us for the proper growth of body and maintain the good health. So these minerals are helping our body for the growth. Yes, you can grow, otherwise your growth will be stopped. So you should have all these minerals rich food, so that will help our body for growth and to maintain the good health. Some sources of minerals, so these are iodine rich food like fish and the green leafy vegetables, etc. So children, and ginger, yes, especially the ginger. So many children, they just avoid eating ginger. So this ginger is full of iodine. This ginger is full of iodine. So it maintains our health and it helps for the growth of our body. And next one is some sources of calcium. Now children, most of the food items usually have more than one nutrients. So this we have noticed while doing that food test. So for example, we noted that rice is full of starch, that is more in carbohydrates. So we say that rice is rich in carbohydrates, but many other nutrients are also present in that. So this is the food which is rich in calcium. Of course, we know calcium is required for our strong bones and teeth. So what are the calcium rich food? Milk and the egg. And you should eat even the green leafy vegetables which are very rich in calcium also. And now children, let's go to the next one. And now this is the Phosphorus rich food. So phosphorus rich food. Which are the foods rich in phosphorus? So milk, banana and some seeds. Milk, banana and some seeds like pumpkin seeds. So we used to throw that, but we can dry them and we can just have like a nuts. So it is very rich in phosphorus. And the next one is iron. So as I told you, iron is required for the blood, our red blood cells, our hemoglobin will increase. So we should have this green leafy vegetables, guava, apples and the livers. So these are the foods that are rich in iron. Right, children? So what are the minerals we learned now? So this is iodine, calcium, phosphorus and iron. So these are the mineral rich food. And here our body also prepares vitamin D. So you all have the habit of playing in the sunlight. Children likes to play in the sunlight. Yes, it is very good that sunlight is sunlight does very good for our body. So have you seen the people going for a walk? Yes, early morning they just go for a walk in the garden or the park, and here the first sunrise, when the sun rises, it is full of vitamin D. So our body also prepares very naturally the vitamin D. This vitamin D we get from the sunlight. No need of buying, also no need of spending the money. So vitamin D, it is present in the sunlight. So nowadays people live in buildings, they just avoid to come out. So insufficient exposure to sunlight causes vitamin D deficiency to many people. Now in the next lines we'll be learning what are called deficiency diseases. So if any vitamins or minerals less in our body, we get lot of dangerous diseases. So those diseases are called as deficiency diseases. So children, try to play in the sunlight so that your body receives naturally vitamin D from the sunlight. Right? Yes. Now next we'll go to um And now, children, already we have learnt about the dietary fibers and about water. So, what are these dietary fibers? They are also called as roughage. We have already learnt about this. We'll just do a small revision of that, which is very important for our body. So, other than vitamins and minerals and other nutrients, so this dietary fibers and water is very necessary to our body. So what are these dietary fibers called? So these dietary fibers are also known as roughage. So roughage is mainly provided by the plant products in our food, that is fibrous rich food. So the dietary fibers rich foods are whole grains and pulses, potatoes, fresh fruits and some vegetables that are the main sources of roughage. Roughage does not provide any nutrients to our body. Then why should we eat roughage food? Because it cleanses our bowels. Because it cleanses our bowels, it helps to digest the food. It helps to just remove the undigested food and excrete from our body. So it is an essential component of our food and we should add in bulk. Means we should eat more food, or we should add more dietary fibrous food in our meal. So this helps our body to get rid of undigested food, so that our bowels will be clean and your skin will glow. Now next, children, and how we also have learnt about water. Why should we drink a lot of water? Otherwise we'll become dehydrated if we drink less water, and we have a lot of stomach problems. So water helps our body to absorb the nutrients from food. It also helps in throwing out some waste from the body as urine and the sweat. So we should drink a lot of water. Normally we get most of the water that our body needs from the liquids we drink. Water means it is not only the plain water, there are other vegetables and other liquids. So in the water form, it is our body gets water from those food also, such as milk and tea. So milk and tea also have water content, and some fruits like watermelon, so it also has a lot of water content. So it's not necessary that we should drink only water, so we should have this water content rich food also. Now let us see. So that there are many fruits and vegetables which provides water to our body. So for example, we can see the tomato while you are cutting the tomato or the lemon, so some juice comes out while we are cutting. So these food are also rich in water. So our hands also get wet while cutting this tomato and the lemon. So these two are also rich in water, children. And we also cook food while we add water while cooking food. So those water also enters in our body. And our next one is about the balanced diet. So this also we learned. Balanced diet is very necessary for the growth and maintenance of our good health. So our diet should have all the nutrients that our body needs in right quantities, not too much of one or too little of the other. So it should be well balanced. The diet should also contain a good amount of roughage and water. So that is why people eat salad, raw salad, to add this roughage in our meal. So salads, raw food, raw vegetables that are rich in roughage. So you should also develop the habit of eating salad. So children, to have this balanced diet, do you need to go to a rich five-star hotel to have a balanced diet so that you will remain healthy? Have you thought like that? That we get a balanced diet only in a big hotels or restaurants like that? No, it's not at all. Whatever the things we have at home gives a lot of balance that we can have in at home itself. For example, at home you must be having groundnuts, soya beans, and sprouted moong and bengal grams, and some fermented food. And you have that like South Indian foods like idlis and dosas. It's a combination, or it's a fermented food. And some also we have a lot of pulses and cereals at home. So by making the flour, the combination, we can have like a roti or the thepla. It's very uh, nutritious food for the breakfast. And normally all people have banana. So banana is also rich in phosphorus, so that also we can have every day. And spinach, like green leafy vegetables, for spinach we call it as palak, and it is very rich in iron, and so these also very easily we get in the market. And jaggery jaggery, so we make it as a sweets, we add that jaggery in the sweets or tea or coffee. So all these items we easily get in our home. And it is also, and some vegetables are also easily we get from the market. So such food provides many nutrients to our body. So it is not necessary that we have to go to any expensive hotels for to have the balanced diet. So one can eat a balanced diet without expensive food materials. Understood? Yes. So eating the right kind of food is not enough. It should also be cooked properly. It should also be cooked properly. If you overcook the food, some nutrients are lost. If you add more water, and the nutrients are lost. So children, that eating the right kind of food is not enough. Cooking the food, it should also be cooked properly so that its nutrients are not lost. So are you aware of some nutrients that get lost in the process of cooking and preparations? Are you aware of that? So, children, if the vegetables and fruits are washed after cutting or peeling, so if you want to eat the apple, so what will you do? You cut the apple and then eat, then wash it and eat? No, it's a wrong process. So you have to wash whatever the fruits you are going to eat. You will wash it first, and then you will cut and eat so that its nutrients are not lost. So same like that in the vegetables also. Have you seen your mom cutting the vegetables? Yes, now you observe how your mommy is cutting the vegetables. Is she cut the vegetables first and then wash them? So if it is so, then all the nutrients are lost in the water. So we need to wash the vegetables also first and then cut them or peel them. So children, remember, the vegetables and fruits, we have to wash it first and then only we should continue either to cut or peel them. So children, if we cut then wash, then it may result to the loss of vitamins. So the skins of many vegetables and fruits, the skins of many vegetables and fruits contain vitamins and minerals. But what we do nowadays, we peel the skin. Suppose if you want to eat apple, so nowadays what the children are doing, just they peel out the skin of the apple and then eat that fruit. It is of no use. For example, chiku also you should eat along with the skin. Like the fruits like cucumber also you have to eat along with the skin. So the apples, chiku, so all these fruits, the skin which have the thin skin, so you can eat it along with the skin so that you will not lose that vitamins and nutrients. And now similarly, the for example, you take the grain, so repeated washing of the rice or any other pulses repeatedly, your mom must be washing again and again and again. So this repeated washing of these grains and pulses also removes some vitamins and minerals present in them. So children, we should know the process of cooking also before eating them, right? So we all know that cooking improves the taste of food. So why do we cook food? Because it increases the taste of the food and makes it easier for the digestion. But at the same time, cooking also results in some loss of nutrients. So many useful proteins and Some nutrients are lost if excess water is used during cooking and it is thrown away. So whatever the amount is required for that food, suppose if you are cooking the rice or dal, so how much water is required, only that much water should be added. If more or water is added, then what we do, just we remove the excess of water and we just throw away. So we are throwing all the vitamins and the nutrients, and only we are eating the waste food that is of no use. So children, while cooking also we should be aware how to cook our food. So vitamin C also easily gets destroyed by heat during cooking. So what are the vitamin C rich food that you remember? Avla and lemon. Yes, so we should not cook that food, should avoid cooking that vitamin C rich food. So would it not be sensible if we include that fruits and raw vegetables in our diet? Yes, heating the it destroys the food, so we should have it in a raw state. So children, as bhojo is including only fats rich food, that he thought that it gives a lot of energy, so do not decide like bhojo. So you children should be aware of the process of cooking food also, and what are the foods that are good, rich in vitamins and nutrients. So in today's video we saw a lot of vitamin rich food, mineral rich food, and the uses of that, and about the balanced diet, and about the roughage, and about the water. And so we'll be continuing in the next part of the video, that is very very important. We are going to learn about the deficiency diseases. So what are called deficiency diseases? If whatever the food we are eating, if it is very less in vitamins or minerals or any other nutrients, we get a lot of diseases. So we will learn in the next video regarding this. Until then, bye. Take care.